shipping the benzine. I was 16, eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't with that. So just...
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
You're right to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the air, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy trying again on second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
They motion Tucker over left. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second down run by Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He has the first over the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders go up 10-zip here in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. It's Ncaa down to the pistol. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's a give up the middle. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Another carry for him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Find Diablo there on the tackle. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Nicks off the play action. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. That's taken in by Samuel. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Broncos first down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here. Nix from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he'll go down after fighting his way into the 32. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throw on 3rd down. This ball's caught by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. McCarthy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He'll get this to Tucker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes out to the left. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. The Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success. Those
poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete here to Bowers. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. They motion Tucker over left. 2nd and 3. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that defense reacts quickly. Wow, they take him down near the 21. Offense up to the line fast. Nix looking to throw. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields the hard squib kick. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running back sent in motion. From the 30 on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Trying for it on the ground. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. All right, partner. It is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
First and 10 now from the 30. Running left with Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Right back to Pacheco. He's contained at the line for no gain. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Broncos.
Pass taken in by Diggs. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Broncos 17. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. And it bounces out of bounds for the touchback, so no harm, no foul.
You could feel, even up in the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up, may have cost him some yards, didn't cost them the possession.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He's got Harris. Has some daylight through the 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They motion Tucker over left. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play, and that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run Pacheco. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Carlson now to add 1 more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, it's Ncaa. Connects with Johnson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Ncaa from the gun. He puts some air under this one, deep right. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
3rd and long for Ncaa. And they pick him off again. Picked out by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Raiders get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But going 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They'll come up 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. From the 33 on... Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
They send a man in motion. Ncaa with it on 1st. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Ncaa to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They throw it out quick to the left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Ford is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.